Ethan, you have 3 minutes. If you don't mind, restate your name and address, please.
Wish I had actually prepared some remarks because I have not been in a sort of a bureaucratic setting in a while, and I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. What I just saw with that one man who's been a citizen here for a long time, and he's very concerned about something. He obviously has some legitimate complaints, and his emotions and his experience were immediately dismissed right away. The speed at which this is moving is so indicative of what's going on in society right now. We all know that there are problems going on right now in society. We are all having trouble going to sleep at night because we are concerned about what's about to happen in a month. I do not see any items on the agenda to discuss that. I don't see anything else about this entire meeting that has the feeling of the serious concern that we must have right now. We know that at very least there is a judicial process that must take place to find out the exact and true legal representative of this country as president. And we have tremendous lashback on both sides of the aisle that could really lead to some very serious consequences. And the speed at which this is moving, the fear of speaking out of order, this fear, I understand that we have a bureaucratic process. And the rule of law requires that. But right now we are in a time of crisis, and we have got to figure out how to make our bureaucratic process work to fit the needs of society. One of the things that I think we should do is start to have community gatherings once a week that is free of some of these itemized agendas and roll call votes where citizens of Yucaipa get the opportunity to come up and speak their minds. We could do that at the amphitheater. We could do that at parks or whatever here in town. And I think the city council members should actually attend and see what the rest of Yucaipa feels about the serious concerns that are part of our society right now. The majority of Yucaipans have a religious and faith-based core, and that has been under attack for a long time. And we are concerned about the agenda that is going to be pushed by the Biden administration and by Harris in the coming days if they are able to possibly fraudulently steal an election right before our eyes. And that could cause the erosion of the entire American fabric over time. And if they're able to steal an election right in front of us, we may not have a democracy anymore. Like, we may not have a democracy or a real democratic election ever again. These things need to be talked about, and they need to be talked about earnestly here and outside. And I'm sad to see that there are not more people here from Yucaipa speaking on whatever it is that they're concerned about. And part of it is because there's not a forum for them to do that. Yes, they have 3 minutes. But this whole thing, people have things to do.
Thank you. Finish your thought, please.
People have things to do. The working class does not have the opportunity to sit through these all the time. They have kids at home. They have to work at night. There are concerns in the people like me that are not being heard.
Okay,
and
thank
this
you,
council has the opportunity
Mr. Grimmer, thank you very much.
I'm going to continue about 20 seconds, okay? Just about
Quickly,
20 seconds.
please, quickly.
We have seen that Yucaipa has the ability to band together in the face of the BLM and all these other things. I'm not saying every single person a part of BLM doesn't have a valid complaint. What I'm saying is Yucaipa has a strength of community that other communities in this country do not have. And we have got to become an example to the rest of the country. And it starts at meetings like this. We have to be an example to the rest of the country that our voice
Your
counts.
20 seconds is up.
And that
Thank you very much.
Our vote will not be taken from us right in front of our eyes. People
Thank
have
you.
fought.
Thank you.
People have
Thank
fought
you.
and
Mr.
died
Grimmer,
for
your
this.
time is up. Thank you very much. Appreciate your comments. Okay, next speaker is Amy Grimmer. Mr. Grimmer, you have only 3 minutes.
Sure thing. All right. So this particular topic is directly related to my wife and her health. She was walking to the store in January, I think the 23rd, and was struck by a car along with my stepson while walking across the street from you got Yucaipa Boulevard, and you have Bryant, you got the Circle K and the 7-Eleven. that particular setup for that stoplight is, it does not have a turn signal to turn left. She crossed in the crosswalk at the time that the man came on there, and she was hit by a car at night. You could say that the person was using their cell phone or whatever. It was a devastating situation for us, and we were very concerned. She has a metal rod put in her leg and will have pain during cold times for the rest of her life. As we know, as far as we know, nothing has been done to address that. We have a tremendous amount of money being spent on traffic circles, et cetera, but nothing has been done about creating a stoplight up there at the top. And this is the first time I'm here. So, I mean, if nothing's happened here, I haven't been here to talk about it, okay. But we are here now, and we expect something to be done, because recently she was hit again, much less severely, in the same crosswalk. And now she's scared to even walk to the store. And I'm concerned that if she leaves the house walking to the store, I'm concerned. So we make sure that she's always driving and stuff. But this could be avoided if all we need to do is put a turn signal, a left-hand turn signal, coming from Oak Glen, going to Wildwood Canyon. Please put a left-hand turn signal on that lane, so that when they turn up Yucaipa Boulevard to go towards Flag Hill Park, that is actually safe, because somebody's going to die. Not us, because we're not going to do that anymore, but you're going to have a serious problem on your hands, and it's going to be liable to you. I'm done.
Thank you for your comments.
You're welcome.
I believe Mr. Casey is writing some of that down. Okay, if there are no more public comments, we'll go ahead and move to mayor and council member business. Anything to report from council?